And we are back. We're going to do a quick one. Right now, this is called just talking football. That's all we're going to do. There will be no sidetracking, nothing else. This will just be talking football. That's what we're going to do. So if you're a football fan,
All right. Okay. So,
hey, what's up, Diggs?
who? What? Oh.
So what do you got for
So basically, we're going to quickly do a quick rundown. They updated the stats. They've updated the charts, and now we can let everyone know what this week's scenarios are for the playoffs. Because as we
okay?
get closer to the playoffs, it gets more intriguing.
Very, very intriguing. That's my favorite time of the year, honestly, is playoffs and watching the playoff games because you got to have your nachos, your beer, and your kids right there with you. It's the best time ever. Even if it's cold out, you're outside grilling hot dogs and hamburgers while you got the game running. At least I do. I don't. I can't say anyone else would probably be
It's
that
probably
crazy.
cold in some places to do that.
Yeah, it's cold in Iowa too, but I still do it. It's tradition.
So, as everyone knows, that the teams that have currently made the playoffs officially are
Wait,
the Eagles,
almost forgot.
right? The Eagles, the Vikings, the Niners, the Cowboys for the NFC, and the AFC, the Bills and the Chiefs. Now, here's the fun part, and this is going to be a big news to the Cowboy fans out there in Citizen Chief. You still have a chance to carry the division, not even the division, but have the conference. As you can even get the first seed. Here's the thing: you guys face the Eagles this week. You, if they beat you, then end of story. Eagles get the division. They're most likely going to get the first round bye, and all that. However, if you defeat the Eagles, that means you guys have the head-to-head win over them. So if you guys were to win out and they were to lose another game, you guys would switch places, and you guys would be taking the division and possibly even the
Did
conference.
you
So which
say
would
they
give you the
needed
first
to?
round.
You're saying they needed to lose out? You think the
Who?
Eagles are going to lose out?
No, I said you'd need to win out, and they would have to lose another game, maybe
Well, there's only two games, one game
three,
left.
three.
No, one,
No, three.
one.
There's 3 more weeks left. There's 18
Yep,
weeks.
and Dallas' schedule ends with the Eagles. I'm looking right at it. They got one game left, and it's Eagles.
So wait, you're facing the Eagles, and then you face them again the last week.
Nope, December 24th. That's it.
There's 2 more weeks after that.
Okay, never mind. I didn't click on it. Sorry. For some reason, it showed the Texans, but I'm like, what the hell? And it showed their score. So we got Eagles on the 24th. The 29th
Hmm.
is the Titans, and then we have the Commanders again.
Yep.
But that's January 8th, and that's to be determined.
That's because for the final week,
They
they
never know what.
want no. The final week, they want the Sunday night football game to be the most important game of the week, like playoff contention worthy. So
Yeah,
that way, everyone's watching.
against the Commanders, really?
So it
That's
probably ain't going to
playoff
be that
contention.
game. All right. So
Can destroy them.
here are some teams that can make the playoffs this week. The now the only team crap. The only team from the NFC side that can clinch the playoffs will be the Giants. They can make it to playoffs this week, but they need a little help. In order for them to make it, they need the command. Okay, two out of these three things need to happen. The Commanders lose, the Lions lose, and the Seahawks lose. So
Oh, what the fuck?
What? What?
The Eagles, man, they're gonna
What?
turn that game into a damn bloodbath, bro.
Who?
Did you hit 7 hours ago, 6 hours ago? Eagles sent Doug Peterson and the Jaguars cheesesteaks for beating the Cowboys.
Nice.
Yeah, you talk about adding salt to an already pissed off Dallas team. You got balls, bro. And I'm talking about big fucking kahunas.
All right. Now here's the thing. Back to the Eagles Cowboy game. If the Eagles defeat you, they get the division and they clinch the first round bye and the home field advantage throughout the playoffs. So they'll get the first seed.
But
Now,
we
like I said,
also, I
so
forgot
back
to
to the
mention,
hmm?
for those that may not have been watching, Cowboys versus Eagles injury report. Jalen Hurts misses practice, uncertain to play.
Yeah, we mentioned that yesterday.
Yeah, but
Anyway, so the Giants need a win, and they either need the Commanders and Lions to lose, Commanders and Seahawks to lose, or Lions and Seahawks to lose. So I doubt the Giants will make it. Actually, that's not true. The Commanders. Who do they face? I need the. I need my games. I don't see the Lions losing. So. Give me a second. Gotta pull up the games. The Commanders got the Niners, so the Commanders may lose that one. And then I said they also need the Seahawks to lose, and the Seahawks play the Chiefs. So if the Chiefs do their job and the Niners do their job, the Giants could clinch this week. So that's the NFC side. AFC side, there's 3 teams that can get it in. If the Bengals win their game, they're in. No ifs or buts about that. The Ravens, they have 10 scenarios in order to get in, and it's a big mess. I'm not going to mention it all. So the Ravens need a little help. The Chargers could also get in, but they also need help. So those are the teams that can clinch the playoffs this week: is the Giants, Bengals, Ravens, and Chargers. Now let's talk about the bad side of the coin, the elimination side. If the Commanders were to win, they could knock the Packers out. Also, if the Buccaneers were to win, they can knock the Falcons out.
yeah.
Same thing with the Saints. So if the Buccaneers win, they can take out two of their rivals with one blow, the Saints and the Falcons. The Packers, if they lose a game, they're out.
Ooh.
Now for the
Packers,
AFC side.
really?
Yeah, no. The AFC side, yeah, if one of these 3 things happen, the Colts will finally be eliminated. The Colts lose, or if the Titans or the Jaguars win, the Colts are done, which that's probably going to happen. If the Steelers lose their game, they're eliminated. If the Browns lose their game, they're eliminated. If the Raiders lose plus a few other factors, they're eliminated. Now, here's the sad thing. The Jets have been playing really good this year, but unfortunately, they could be eliminated this week if they lose their game. So,
A lot of scenarios.
A lot of scenarios this week. But yeah, it's coming down to the wire. Now it says here that
What about the Steelers?
if the Steelers lose, they're eliminated.
No matter what?
No matter what.
They have to win out no matter what.
They have to. Well, they Well, here's the thing: they can still win their game and still get eliminated if the Chargers and Dolphins both win their game.
So even if all three of them win, it keeps Steelers still in.
So if the Steelers win, but the Chargers and the Dolphins both win, the Steelers are still out. The Steelers needs both those teams to one of those teams to lose.
So the Chargers will probably be the first one to lose.
So yeah, so
Let me
the
look
Colts are,
and see here.
the ones that they're going to get eliminated this week is probably the Colts, probably the Browns, and most likely the Steelers. So yeah, so there could be up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams eliminated this week.
Yeah, they're fourth in the NFC.
So that's where they're at. We're at right now. So I mean,
And
just
the
goes to
Raiders are
show
6-8. Steelers are 6-8. And just got word out of Pittsburgh that Pickett is back. So, yeah, Kenny Pickett expected to start against Raiders, Mike Tomlin says. Is that a good or a bad thing?
Who knows? I mean, so yeah, so they could knock out all the way up to the number 11 on the AFC side, and the NFC they can knock out.
Okay, I'm gonna have to say it's probably a good thing because when they faced the Panthers, all their touchdown was rushing.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't throw one touchdown, but he also didn't throw an interception. But he threw for 179 yards. But when they when they went against the Ravens, Mitch Trubisky threw for 276 yards, one touchdown, and three interceptions.
We're coming down to the wire, and that's what I love. Hey, have you know? Okay, so
for the Steelers, do you think that's mainly where it's at for Pittsburgh? Do you think most of it's their quarterback? Do you think most of it's their quarterback?
Trubisky. What the problems?
Yeah. Do you think most of it's Trubisky?
I'm going to say this again. Out of all the people in the world, there are only 32 people that are allowed to be a quarterback in the NFL, plus the backups.
I get it.
They're not. I don't think they're bad players. I just think they need
better coverage, better what?
Coverage, weapons.
I think. Any player.
Take a look. The Lions have won the last 6 or 7 out of their last 8, and it's because during the halfway mark they gave Jared Goff some weapons. And my question is, what would happen if Matthew Stafford was back on the line and he had the weapons that Jared Goff now has? Would it have been a different line?
Probably the same thing you would have saw last year when he had the weapons he had that he doesn't have this year.
He still had Cooper Kupp, and he couldn't use that.
Well, once you figure out Kupp's all you have and you double cover him, you just take away everything.
Still had Tyler Higbee.
Okay. Add up everybody on there. You have 2 guys, 4 guys covering your 2 best receivers. Now what do? OBJ was the equalizer. That was it. That's why Matthew Stafford wanted him. He knew he needed him.
Yeah,
And
he
then
couldn't keep him.
they cut him, which was dumb.
Well, is it really? Or did they cut him, or is OBJ saying I want more money and they're not willing to pay it?
Well, can you blame him? He's tired of bouncing from team to team to team. He wants a home team.
Well, he just tried going to the Cowboys. The Cowboys said we can't afford you.
Uh, you haven't heard the latest? Jerry Jones
Last
is
time,
opening his wallet. Jerry Jones says he will be a part of this team.
well, that's not the last I heard. You must have heard something more recent than I did because apparently, what I don't know if it was the coach or the general manager or the owner, but one of them said that OBJ is overestimating his worth, and then that caused OBJ to basically give a stone cold salute to Dallas, and now he's going somewhere else. But if you heard something different,
12 hours ago, Jerry Jones made it sound like the Dallas Cowboys signed Odell Jr. was an inventable last week. Now he's changing his tune, says OBJ will be a part of this team. That's the owner himself. So the talks are there. Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones says thank you to the Cleveland Browns for trading wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. out of the NFC East. Whatever that means. You're muted again. You there, Michael? Because I don't hear you.
sorry, you said out of the NFC East.
Yeah,
Yeah.
finding. I'm finding it out right now. Give me a minute.
Well, like I said earlier, I don't know if I got muted when I said it. That's all I had when it came to the elimination scenarios and the playoff clinching scenarios. So you got a few teams that can make it, a few teams that can be eliminated, and then will come down to that final couple slots. See, here is my prediction, and Insidious is looking that up. Um, the that last seed in the South, it's going to come down for the Bucks. It's going to come down to either the Bucks or the Panthers. And then I think the Giants will clinch the sixth seed. And then the seventh seed is depending on what happens with the Packers, but I don't think they're going to make it. I think that the seventh seed will be a triple threat match between the Commanders, Seahawks, and Lions. And honestly, I think the Lions are going to squeak past both of them and get it. You don't think so? You're muted. What?
Jerry. He was talking to another Cleveland Brown, and he said, "For signing Odell Beckham, you put a target on your back, and now we are going to come for you." And Jerry Jones, no smile on his face, looks at this player in the eye and tells him, "We are very happy for you and your has-beens over there in Cleveland. You're doing a good job."
Hmm.
He said has-beens on national TV about the Cleveland freaking Browns. Has-beens. Bad thing is they ain't even has-beens because they're irrelevant. They have never been to a Super Bowl. The last time they were even at one was before the NFL even existed. Mm. So are they even has-beens at this point?
More like it never was. Ooh.
Exactly. kind of funny. It's still
And
funny.
yet, Cleveland is where the NFL Hall of Fame is.
Yeah. Even more funny, isn't it? You got anything else you want to add?
No, like I said, the NFC is kind of already coming together. It's the AFC that I still can't make heads or tails about which way it's going to go.
Just like
There's
last
so
season.
many.
Just like last season.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, that last slot is going to for the NFC. It'll either go to Commanders, Seahawks, or Lions. Maybe the Packers if they get lucky, but I seriously doubt it. The Packers started to play too good, a little too late.
If they can knock out Brady, they have a shot. That's if. But Brady right now is in the mode of playoff mode, so
that's a scary Brady. Playoff Brady is a scary Brady.
Yeah, you give him 5 minutes, 5 seconds on the clock. You gave him a fucking year. He's going to take that 5 seconds and show you how he can get downfield real fucking fast. But, all right, guys, I think that's all we have for the Talking Football. For those of you that are here and probably didn't watch the Conspiracies podcast before this one, go check it out. And check out the one from Monday night when we went over all of the last week's games and our predictions. And I think we're going to wrap it up. And we will see you guys when? When will we see them again?
Well, we just did tomorrow's podcast just now because I had my.
I think we got Ransom Saturday, don't we? No. Christmas Eve.
Well, here's the thing. This is where I'm confused. Chief said last week that we weren't doing anything to do over the Christmas holiday, and then all of a sudden he's giving us both emails. Hey, we're doing a Christmas Eve rant. It's like you told us we weren't doing one over the Christmas holidays. Now we are. Which one is it?
It's okay because I'm going to do some Christmas conspiracy theories on Christmas Eve as well.
Oh, good Lord.
We're going to get into the bombardable fucking snowman.
No, we are not.
Spoiler alert. And maybe we'll get into Mr. Freeze, Jack Frost.
What the?
What?
You know exactly what. Anyway,
put in the comments section if Mr. Freeze would not be a good conspiracy. Or the Abominable Snowman, or Jack Frost. You know, that would be a good fight, though. Jack Frost versus Mr. Freeze.
We'll see you guys next time. This is the Ghost, and thank you for watching our podcast.
I am Insidious. Thanks for watching this podcast.
And I am the Chief. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great night.